Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa mawlah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear brothers and sisters, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you wherever you may be. Inshallah ta'ala, the intent is to record step by step how to perform Umrah, inshallah ta'ala, physically as you go along with us, inshallah. Instead of narrating it in a class, you will be going through all of those steps with us as we do them. So we are, alhamdulillah, in Medina right now, meaning we are going to announce our IHRAM, meaning the announcement of Umrah from Medina at the entry point called the Miqat. And the Miqat for the people of Medina is a place called Dhul Hulayfa, or known also as Abiyar Ali. And inshallah ta'ala, when we leave the hotel, that will be our first stop, inshallah ta'ala. We'll make a stop at the entry point and we'll make that announcement, inshallah. And it is also recommended specifically in Abiyar Ali to pray 2 rak'ahs for that location, because it is a sacred valley, as the Prophet ﷺ, when he arrived to that area, Jibril alayhi salam, and told him, you are in a sacred valley known as the Valley of Al-Aqiq. And he commanded the Prophet ﷺ to pray 2 rak'ahs, and the Prophet ﷺ also had the Sahaba do the same. But the first step that I just finished is full body ghusl, and before I put on the 2 pieces of cloth. And this is highly recommended that you do full body ghusl, meaning you do wudu, and then you wash your head. You do wudu as you would regularly if you want to pray, and then you wash your head from the neck up, your beard, the hair, really well, and then the right side of your body, front and back all the way down, left side of your body, left, front and back all the way down, wash your feet, and you're finished with the full body ghusl, inshallah ta'ala. And of course, prior to doing that, you can use the shampoo, the soap, shave if you need to shave, all of this done before you wash the body under the ghusl as an act of worship. And then after that you can use, and I highly recommend using deodorant, because especially if it is going to be a long journey before you perform the Umrah. For us, it'll probably be a good 10 to 12 hours before we do the Umrah. But it's good to have all of that applied to your body prior to putting the 2 pieces of cloth. And should anything get off of your body on the pieces of cloth, that doesn't really affect anything, inshallah ta'ala. In regards to the sisters, they usually wear their normal clothes. They don't, of course, in regards to the 2 pieces of cloth is only for men, but for the sisters, they wear their normal clothing, alhamdulillah, but they also do the ghusl as an act of worship prior to putting on their clothes, alhamdulillah. Head covering for men, the head needs to be exposed the whole duration of being in the state of ihram and performing Umrah. And then, but for the sisters is as usual, again, nothing when it comes to their attire is changed. Footwear, for the sisters, they can wear normal footwear as comfortable as can be, alhamdulillah. For the men, any footwear that is comfortable for them, for as long as, whether that is a sneakers, shoes, flip-flops, whatever it is, the only thing to pay attention to is not to have any footwear that would cover the ankle bone. Other than that, alhamdulillah, any footwear is alhamdulillah allowed for you to wear, inshallah. And this would be our first step, inshallah ta'ala. And our next step, when we get to our entry point, or known as the miqat, and it is called the miqat is because from that point you whoever is coming to Umrah, they are going to enter a holy area, if you will, and it is a holy zone. And the Prophet ﷺ is the one who designated exactly, and from 5 different directions going towards Mecca, and each one of them is designated by the Prophet ﷺ, and one of them is the one for Medina, is the one in. And before you enter into the holy zone, if you will, you have to announce your Umrah prior to going into that zone, inshallah ta'ala, because by announcing the Umrah, you are actually in the state of IHRAM, and that is the state of act of worship called Umrah. You're about to perform Umrah. Until you finish the Umrah, you are in that state. Inshallah ta'ala, we'll talk about more about that, inshallah ta'ala, when we get to our entry point, the miqat, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.